Recently, Young Miami sparked controversy by revealing never-before-seen footage of Diddy's infamous parties shot inside his home. Thanks to its glimpse into the lavish and wild parties that define Diddy's residence, this film has quickly become the talk of the town on social media. This eye-opening video adds gasoline to the existing controversy surrounding Diddy, which includes everything from police raids to legal battles. People are ready to analyze what Miami has revealed. Hi there, and welcome back to Rumor Spill. In fact, the video has heightened online conversations and brought greater attention to Diddy's well-known persona, particularly in light of its recent media attention. Notably, Miami's video's seeming glitz and glamour have been belied by the producer Lil Rod, who has leveled grave allegations against Diddy, alleging that he is compromising videos from these same events. This claim adds another level of complexity to our comprehension of what's going on behind Diddy's closed doors. The situation worsened when producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones, who worked on Diddy's most recent music project, sued Diddy in New York. Lil Rod claims in court that Diddy has regularly crossed his personal boundaries and forced him into awkward situations involving prostitutes. He presents Diddy as a cunning character who sets up risky situations with the help of his wealth and influence. Lil Rod claims he still owes more than $50,000 and has not yet received full payment for his services to Diddy's album.in edition. Diddy is accused of engaging in improper interpersonal dynamics, which are allegedly common in the music business. Lil Rod, accompanied by his lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn, goes beyond Diddy in his charges, naming everyone in his immediate vicinity, including prominent businessmen like Sir Lucian Grange of Universal Music Group, implying a larger plot is underway. Lil Rod did more for Diddy's project than just perform standard production tasks. His job was to gather a lot of video and audio that showed Diddy and his friends doing things that he thought were illegal. I spent an entire year working on this CD. Diddy's record, Off the Grid, is nominated for a Grammy. Lil Rod said, "Ideally, I should be rejoicing, but the reality is different. I've had to work a lot of hours, and I wasn't treated fairly the whole time." Lil Rod revealed other uncomfortable situations, including his interactions with Diddy's famous acquaintances, Cuba Gooding Jr. and others. He claimed that Gooding Jr. crossed boundaries by caressing him on his thighs, legs, and other more private parts. Diddy's legal troubles are complicated further by this accusation.in edition. The lawsuit suggests that Young Miami was more than just a visitor at Diddy's gatherings, drawing her into the scandal. It suggests that she may have played a more significant part in Diddy's network as a drug dealer, despite her strenuous denial of these claims. She responded to these claims on social media, jokingly pointing out that the alleged $250,000 connected to her is absurdly large. It even goes above what someone could pay for child support. She also provided clarification regarding her whereabouts on the said day, stating that she was in New York for a fitting related to the Met Gala, which she went to with Diddy. Diddy talked warmly about Miami at the Met Gala, highlighting their tight bond and denying any implication that the case was about anything. "That's it. She's my date for the evening. She's my best friend in the world. We don't need titles," Diddy said, highlighting their sincere friendship. Amid circulating accusations, Young Miami talked about her relationship with Diddy in a later interview with Billboard. She boldly declared her sincerity and encouraged others to be loyal to who they really are instead of adopting false identities. Usher and other celebrities linked to the rap mogul Diddy have been drawn into this legal whirlwind, indicating that the two have complex and possibly contentious professional relationships that go beyond simple friendship. As a result, the lawsuit presents a nuanced picture of intricate connections and power within the entertainment business, where Diddy's personal relationships are closely examined for any indication of possible wrongdoing. You are not old enough to understand the nuances of the rich or mysterious nooks and crannies of life at 13. And yet here I was, walking into a scenario where life itself pulsed through the atmosphere, a spectacle that was both perplexing and captivating. Grand rooms had silent storylines unfolding in their corners. It was an amazing sight. People wandered about, legends in their own right, including Biggie Smalls, Lil Kim, Craig Mack, Faith Evans, and Mary J. BL. Their presence added vibrancy to the evening's rich tapestry. It was obvious that some things were beyond my young understanding, despite their attraction. Not only was I there to observe, but I was also there to immerse myself in a culture and way of life that were completely unlike anything I had ever experienced before. But the question remained, was I just watching, or was there more going on that I was meant to learn? The household tasks. Very little. The true challenge was keeping up with the nightlife's unrelenting intensity, which didn't let up until the wee hours of the morning. I was quite good at outlasting them, my youthful exuberance matching that of the more experienced partygoers. I was living on a per diem basis, yet I felt as though I had access to all of the world's wealth. I was 14 years old and already a father, therefore it seemed unthinkable to me to send my kid to a camp organized by Puffy, this crazy person who had influenced my life so much. Usher first crashed at Puffy's apartment in New York, and his voyage reverberated throughout the city. Lee Reed orchestrated this crucial maneuver, which resulted in Usher signing with Reed's label. This was a pivotal, career-defining event that happened when he was just out of high school. Puffy, popularly called Puff Daddy, was more than just a music entrepreneur. He was the driving force behind Usher's transformation. His environment was one of lavish celebrations and glamorous evenings, a dressing room for the persona of a budding singer. Considering it years later, Usher admitted that Puffy had a significant impact on his career. The mentorship was difficult to accept at first, but as time went on, its benefits became evident. Even with his brilliant professional achievements, Usher had many difficulties and scandals. In addition to becoming an overnight success, selling over 1 million copies in its first week of release, his album Confessions cemented his place in music history. Even still, there were rumors and murmurs amid these victories, some of which threw doubt on his accomplishments. Similar events unfold in the story of another rising celebrity, Justin Bieber, who was also mentored by Puffy. After being exposed to Puffy's world at a young age, Bieber had to deal with his own set of obstacles and rumors. His relationships with Puffy, marked by grandiose declarations and a strong, almost overpowering influence, generated discussions over the motivations underlying their affiliation. The experiences of Usher and Bieber both demonstrate the difficulties of navigating celebrity while being mentored by titans of the business, such as Puffy. In this society, it can be difficult to distinguish between assistance and exploitation, leaving both onlookers perplexed and artists frequently entangled in a web of vulnerability, power, and notoriety. As accusations and court cases reveal a more sinister side to Puffy's enterprise, the underbelly of the music business becomes more apparent. The stories of former colleagues, the legal battles, and the quietly discussed scandals all weave together to create a mosaic that calls into question the basic definition of mentorship in the competitive entertainment industry. Ultimately, there are many lessons to be learned about the cost of success and the never-ending pursuit of artistic and personal authenticity from the trip across the alluring but dangerous terrain of celebrity. As these tales develop, they not only draw in the general public, but also compel in-depth contemplation on the nature of authority, the responsibilities of celebrities, and the lasting impact of mentoring in the music business. Subscribe Rumor Spill for more videos.